What's goody? Hey man, we are back again with another week of NFL picks and predictions for y'all, man. I don't think y'all got a video yesterday, but I do believe y'all got one on Tuesday. I'm sorry that I have not gotten that 2K video out that I wanted to get out for y'all. I've been a little sick. As y'all know, I went to my first ever NBA game yesterday. If y'all watched any of my recent videos, I did say that. It was a phenomenal time, great time. My girl and I had a wonderful time. Literally one of the best gift I've ever received in my entire life was going to my first NBA game. She got us those tickets for our anniversary. It was an absolute amazing time. The Raptors came away with a win in Philly. We only stayed for the first half because, like I said, I'm sick. My stomach has been bothering me, bro. That's why y'all see hair is just a mess. I haven't brushed my hair. I had a do-rag on in like at least 24 hours. I got this hoodie on. If you see some stains on it, I have a daughter. You're going to have to ignore it. So yeah, just apologies for that and everything like that. But we are back again with another week of NFL picks and predictions. And last week, we went 10-5. And as a guy that focuses mainly on the NBA, if I'm gonna get stuff wrong and if I'm gonna go 10-5 every week, I can live with that because it's the Titans, or it's the Texans winning with Davis Mills for a second straight week, which I'm not mad at being wrong about that. It's the Falcons being terrible for just which again, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad about that. It was a close game. I feel like that was really 50-50, and I debated that a lot, so I'm not mad about this. This one, I'm not mad about. The Eagles are just kind of starting to get into form. We might get to the point where the Eagles just start to get picked every week. This one was a bad pick, and then this one, the Chiefs are in shambles right now. But, like, if we can go 10-5 every week as a guy that focuses on the NBA, I will not be mad at that at all. Buffalo going against Houston here. Houston is still without CJ Stroud, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to go Buffalo there with no difficulty. Man, Chicago's O-line has been good, especially that boy on the right tackle, Darnell Wright. I've been seeing a lot of people that are like football analysts kind of give him some love. So I want to say that this Pittsburgh D-line is really going to cause trouble, and I think they will, which is why I'm going to pick the Steelers. But at the same time, the Bears O-line's been decent. The Bears have been a good team. They're 7-3, and I obviously don't believe that they're actually like a real good 7-3 team. But like at the same time, I don't see the Steelers as anything crazy. I wouldn't be shocked at all if the Bears won this matchup. And in fact, with it being at home, I might go ahead and pick the Bears low key. We'll see. The Packers, dude, I don't know. There's no way y'all are this bad. The Vikings, hey, bro, 9? Yeah, he's not it, bro. I'm sorry to tell you, he's not it. JSN is going to absolutely fry this Tennessee defense for sure. Sam Darnold had a bad game last week, but I think that's more of a testament to just the Rams defense and Sean McVay being great in previous matchups against Sam Darnold. That was just the Rams defensive line dominating their offensive line. It was the Rams creating pressures and forcing those turnovers to get them uncomfortable, not allowing them to get any rhythm offensively. Other than JSN, nobody really showed out for them on that offense. And then on the other side of the ball, their defense gave them ample chances, but they just didn't play that great. And even with not playing that great, it was still a super close game. I think that was honestly an extremely impressive game for the Seahawks, even in a loss. Like everybody except for Sam Darnold, I think, had an impressive game, even with it being a loss. And I just think, like, as a team, you look at that, and I know there's no such thing as a moral victory, but you're already overperforming this season. So to go out there and to play that badly but still be that close in a game against the Rams, who look like one of the two best teams in the NFC right now, and I would argue, I guess you can't really argue they're the best because they lost to the Eagles, but to me they're the best. So I think that was a really impressive game for Seattle, and I think they just bounced back, get a win here easily. Kansas City, man, there's no way, right? Like, there's just no way they're this bad. I really don't know how else to rationalize the fact that I keep picking them to win, other than I just don't really believe that they're going to miss the playoffs. And this, at a certain point, we're in week 11 now. We're in week 12 now. You have to start winning if you want to make the playoffs. Like, you can't just come out and lose another week and then we just say, oh, you still got some hope. Like, I think they have a very good chance to beat this Colts team, but because of Chris Jones in the middle. So I think he could have a lot of success maybe just slowing down Jonathan Taylor. But even if he doesn't, I think that the pass game and honestly, I don't know. I'm picking the Chiefs. It's not a rational decision. I just don't, there's no way, right? Like, there's no way they miss the playoffs. There's just no way. Patriots here, one of the hottest teams in football. Low-key could be a trap game, whatever. Drake May's playing like the MVP of the league right now, like an MVP of the league, because Matthew Stafford is the MVP. But he's playing like one of the top 3 MVP candidates. The Bengals defense is terrible. He should go out there and have no problem frying them. It's just like the Bengals are a really bad team. Like, it's a dumpster fire over there. Same thing with the Jets. The Jets are a dumpster fire over there as well. Baltimore with Lamar is just a completely different team. And even though they didn't play great against the Browns last week, the Browns have Myles Garrett and a phenomenal defense. The Jets don't have either one of those things. So I'm going to take the Ravens here, and I'm going to take them pretty handsomely. So far, we're pretty even across home and away teams, which I'm sure is going to change here because the Lions are going to beat the Giants, who have nobody playing for them. the Browns are going to beat the Raiders because the Raiders are just bad at football. Pete Carroll needs to be fired. Geno Smith is bad at football. I could list a million reasons why the Browns are going to probably beat the Raiders, but I honestly might come back and change that pick. We'll see. Do I pick the Saints? Did the Saints win last week? I think the Saints won last week. Do I pick the Saints to get back to that? I'm about to pick like so many road teams this week. If I do this, I want to pick the Falcons, and I'm going to pick the Falcons. I think the Eagles beat the Cowboys. I think the Jags win here. I'm going to go with the Raiders. I'm going to go with I can't go with the Raiders there. But I'll go with the Bears here. I'll go with the Bills, because I just don't think there's any way that this many road teams are going to keep winning. Like, home teams don't lose that often. You know what I'm saying? Like, that isn't something that just be happening all the time. Yeah, the Raiders aren't going to be able to score on the Browns. This is a game that I could see going either way, and this is low-key one that I could see going either way, but I think the Eagles are starting to get into that form now where it's like, okay, they're dangerous now again. So, and I could see this one going either way because I think the Rams are super hot right now, and I could very well just see them coming out here and just not having that same fire, that same intensity, just kind of like chilling this week. I'm not saying they're going to, and I'm never going to pick against my team, but I wouldn't be like, it wouldn't be the most surprising thing in the world to me if they were to, you know what I'm saying, if they were to lose this game. But I'm obviously not going to pick against my team. I think these are my picks. Man. I mean, I'm not fully confident in like all of them. Like I said, like that Chiefs one, man, it's just one of those things where I'm just picking them because there's no way that they can be as bad as they've been to this point of the season. The Browns one is just like there's no way the Raiders can score. The Rams is because it's my team. So there's a couple of these that aren't the most rational decisions in the world by any means, but at the same time, who needs rationale all the time? Have fun. Let's go out there. Let's pick the games. I'm not doing this to be right every single time. I don't expect to be right every single time, because if I tried to be right every single time, I would never have any bold opinions. I would just go with the most obvious thing to say all the time. I would never answer any of the tough questions, and that's not me. I want to have bold opinions. I want to stand out from the crowd. I was somebody that said Anthony Davis could win Defensive Player of the Year this year. I thought the Pelicans could fight for a play-in spot. What else did I think could happen in the NBA? This has nothing to do with the NFL, but I think I low-key picked the Broncos to win that division somehow. I didn't think they would be this bad while doing it, but what do I know? They looked great last week. What else? I feel like I picked something else in the NFL. Like I thought a team was going to be super good, and they've been super bad. Oh, the Ravens. I thought the Ravens were going to be great, and they haven't been. Hey, anyways, I love it. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching as always. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Simple NFL picks and predictions video, but we'll have some more fun stuff coming out for y'all shortly. Like I said, I am a little sick, and my fiance does still work a full-time job, like in person, whereas I work remote. So like I'm home with my daughter a lot of the time. So it's a little tough, but we'll get the videos out to y'all. No excuses at all. All right. Keep God first as always. Yeah, man. Peace out.